Hello, you guys. This is Minister Jones. I'm doing some studying and I wanted to share a word with you guys. I was running in to my studies and I kept running across how we as believers are double-minded. And even us, the ones that claim to be so saved and we so believe in God, and the minute that God allows certain things to start happening to us, we start, second guessing God, and I think that's part of our nature to be that way because we battling against the flesh that we're in. So the topic is resting in your faith. For more understanding, look up the word resting and look up the word faith. I know you have heard these words probably your entire lifetime, but it does help to look at them in 3 or 4 different definitions. If you have a Bible dictionary, it will help you as well. But I wanted to stress this message because as believers, our faith is the key to every door that God is going to open. We have to believe that He will do and that He is God, and there's no other God but Him. And another thing, too, is that we tend to put so much into other people, and when they let us down, we take it out on God as well, when He is the one that we actually should be looking to entirely. So, resting in your faith. To rest is to have faith. And to have faith is to rest. So if you're up all night and you got anxiety and you're stressed out and you're depressed, but you're saying out of your mouth that you believe what God is saying, that's not true. Because you don't believe. Because if you had the faith, you will be resting. You will have the peace. And I think for us as believers, that's something that we seriously struggle with. Is that James chapter 1 verses 7 and 8 talks about the double-minded man. And that's what we have to get past, is being double-minded. Don't second guess what God said. Know what He said for sure and stand on His word. Because His word will not return to us void, and He will not be mocked because He is God. James chapter 1 verses 7 and 8. Verse 7 says, and this is out the Amplified Bible. Very, very good Bible. If you do not have one, get one. For such a person ought not to think or expect that he will receive anything at all from the Lord. Verse 8 says, being a double-minded man, unstable and restless, anxiety, up all night, stressed out, depression, in all his ways, in everything he thinks, feels, and decides. That is your life. So my message here today is to rest. Rest in the words of God. Rest in who you know God to be for you in your life. Rest in knowing that the same God that did that for you before is going to do even greater in the now. God does not change. He is always the same. He's never changing, but He's always moving. He's always doing something. He's always working miracles. He's always, I like to say that He's dramatic because you don't know what He's going to do, but you're going to know that it was Him that did it because no man can do what He has done or what He does because He's God. So my message today is to rest in your faith. Rest in who you know God to be to you according to your faith, according to what you know about Him for yourself, what He's done for you, and what He has promised you. Hold on to it. It might not come tomorrow. It might not come next week. It might not come the week after that. But hold on to the promises because they will come. And don't think short of the promises. The promises give you hope. It's encouragement. Because God, I know that it looks like this, but I know what you said. I know what you told me. And I'm waiting on my time. And until God does what He says He's going to do, serve. Serve Him. And serving Him is serving others. So make sure that you know why you're here. Why are you put here? What is your ministry? What did God call you to do? What is your gift? Is it loving? Is it driving to church bus, church man? Is it the picking up ministry at church, or is it just loving somebody? Or is it teaching? Or is it the cooking ministry? Or is it just serving? Is it being a youth advisor? What has God put you here to do? Is it just to listen to someone? We all have something to do while we're waiting on these promises to come through. Because the gifts that you have, somebody needs them. So do not belittle what God has given you to do. Stay encouraged on your journey, and just do not forget. We don't want to be double-minded believers, double-minded Christians. One minute we believe in God and we standing strong, and the minute those winds start coming, and sometimes it's like the domino effect. They keep coming and they keep coming. Don't fall down. You may bend, but do not fall. God's word will not return to you void. And God is with you. Everywhere you go, you can't hide from Him. He's everywhere at the same time. And look to the hills. Hang around people that are going to encourage you on your journey. People that want to see you do better. Get around people that will take you to a higher level. Not look at you sideways because you're growing in the ministry, or that would be envious of you. Get with people that want to see you go as far as God's wings take you, because those are the people that you're going to need to pull on at certain times. So be encouraged on your journey. This is Minister Jones. And don't forget, the topic for today is resting in the faith. Look up those words. Look up the word resting. And we all know what faith is. Look it up anyway. Pray over it. Forgive us, Lord, for our unbelief. Did you know that faith is a gift? Faith is a gift. God didn't have to give us that, but He did. Because He wanted us to connect with Him. Stay connected with Him. Here's my faith. I give you this gift. I say that when God gives it to you, you give it to somebody else. Pass that one down. Somebody else needs that encouragement too. You never know. Anyway, I'm outie. Be encouraged on your journey. This is Minister Jones, and I'm outie.